Why are women so mean to men? Hey, it's Mike Fiore. How's it going? And in today's video, I want to talk about why women are so mean to men in arguments. Will asks, why are women so mean when they make a point? The things my ex would say just to be hurtful. I may be stupid, but I was never mean. Hey, Will, thank you for your question. I'm going to answer it in a second, but before I do, I need to tell you about the single hottest woman I ever dated, and why after 6 crazy, passionate, and painful weeks, I had to dump her ass like a particularly beautiful ton of bricks. I was shocked when Sarah wrote me back. I'd found her on online dating sites on a Thursday night. I was head down at my desk, digging through profiles like a prospector mining for gold, and felt my heart stop and my pants tighten when I stumbled onto this long-limbed, gorgeous creature. She was 5'10", built like a model, but with delicious curves, and had eyes that sent shivers down my spines. And she actually wanted to talk to me. We ended up meeting up that night, getting drunk at a dance club, and making mumbly excuses to find ourselves back at my place. We got no sleep at all and rubbed our skin raw. We made plans for the weekend. I spent the day soaking in the memory of her, counting down the minutes until I'd get to feel and taste her and smell her again. Like I said, Sarah was hot, nuclear hot, hot enough that when we went out together and she was wearing a tight dress, women would walk up out of nowhere to tell her how gorgeous she was, and guys would pull me aside, pat me on the shoulder, and actually congratulate me on my girlfriend. It was fun for a while. I felt like I was living out every head cheerleader fantasy I'd had in my geeky high school years. I felt that little twinge in the back of my subconscious, planning for the future, wanting more than anything for this girl to be the one. But then a couple of weeks in, when that initial crazy rush wore off, I realized that even though Sarah was beautiful and fierce and passionate, she was also mean. Not mean like she kicked puppies or anything, but mean like a lioness. She was critical, tearing down everything about the way I dressed, how I spent my time, who my friends were. She told me I wasn't manly because I played stupid board games with my friends and had an Xbox. She freaked out when she found out I'd gone on a date with another girl, even though we had no discussion at all about being a couple. And about a month in, after another Saturday night of ecstasy and criticism, I figured out the problem wasn't really her, it was me. In failed relationship after failed relationship, I found myself with critical women. Women who would give me the emotional cruelty I thought was love, who'd beat me up the way I thought I deserved to be beaten up. And so I dumped her. She was mad at first. She said, I thought we had a few more weeks left. And we ended up being friends. Then lovers, which was fun, no emotional entanglements, then friends again. And then I met my girlfriend and flew head over heels for her and found out that you can actually be with a woman who's not only hot and passionate and amazing, but also doesn't feel the need to tear you down every time you leave the toilet seat up. Anyway, I'm telling you this story for a couple of reasons. One, not all women are mean. It's totally possible that you're subconsciously attracting the mean ones the same way I was, because some part of you feels like meanness is love, and that's what you deserve in a relationship. And two, hot chicks can be a real pain. Not all of them. Okay, now on to your actual question. From all the work I do giving women advice on this stuff, I can tell you that a lot of women are or get mean because of 3 reasons. One is the myth of Prince Charming and the realization that you ain't no prince. I talk about this a lot, but almost every woman you meet has an incredibly unrealistic viewpoint on what a man is and what a man is supposed to be. You can blame Teen Beat Magazine or Justin Bieber or whatever, but most women have a very distinct idea of what love is supposed to be like. And when you don't live up to that idea, because you can't, a lot of women will get downright vicious. That viciousness often, but not always, has nothing to do with you actually, but that doesn't really actually make it any less dangerous. And 2, she thinks you're being mean and is getting back at you. Nothing worse than a cornered tigress. I get emails every damned day from women talking about how a man hurt them by not being communicative, opening up, falling in love, slaying a dragon, whatever. Us guys aren't anywhere near as emotionally aware or emotionally intelligent as most women are. It's totally possible she 100% legitimately feels you are the mean one, and maybe you are, I don't know you, and she's just defending herself. And 3, she's trying to get a rise out of you. Like I said in a previous email, women like it when guys get emotional. It shows that we care about them in some way. They don't want a guy to get dangerous, but emotional. And if she can't get you to be emotional in a romantic way, she'll often resort to getting you emotional in a really negative way. It's better than nothing, just to prove that you feel something about her. Sucks, huh? Tangentially, the best way to handle that kind of meanness is to be rational and not to put up with it. You don't want to get into some big screaming match that never works. Something as simple as, I'm not interested in being torn down by you. If you want to talk, we can do that, but I'm not going to have this conversation this way. It'll drive her nuts, but it'll hopefully diffuse the situation. Got a comment, got a question, put it down below. You got a question you want me to do another video on, put it down below. And if you as a guy want to know how to turn a woman on incredibly with your thumbs, go check out this video called textyourwifeintobed.com at textyourwifeintobed.com. It's not just for guys who have wives. It teaches you how to use simple psychological ideas and tactics to turn a woman on using the only erogenous zone that actually matters, her mind. Thank you. Bye.